Trooper. And there's one little spot of bleeding right near the end of the section. Coming up on station 5, looking back down towards the start of the section. This ends the video of 48F340, the control section on the SPS-3 north of Canton. This is video of 48F350, the chip seal section. This test section is in pretty much pathetic condition. As you can see, coming up here right near station 0+50, there's 2 high severity asphalt patches. Have severe rutting. We had rutting on the order of 30 millimeters, which is more than an inch. There's bleeding throughout the section. Can't see much cracking. The whole thing is so, between the tack for this chip seal and then the bleeding on the probably the existing pavement, it is in really bad shape. The lanes in the southbound probably have up to 2-inch rutting in them. And this is the particular area they're talking about doing the work on in the southbound lanes. As you can see here, we get into some high severity bleeding. It's absolutely sticky. You can actually get your feet stuck in it if you get on it and twist your foot left and right. You'll have to pull your tennis shoe off the pavement. It continues all the way on up to past 300 and picks up again near 500. Up here at about 2+50, there's an asphalt patch, high severity, alligator cracking, missing a piece. Bleeding coming on out of there. And through here, other than the bleeding, it's not really so bad, but there's certain areas, like back at 1+50 or 0+50, and then up here, where there's patches and ruts and things, that it's in pretty bad shape. Little area with some fatigue cracking in an actual little pothole here right at station 400, you can see. It's pretty deep. It goes all the way down into the base material. We get an area up here, got some pretty good bleeding again in the outer wheel path. Over here you can see where some fatigue cracking. They put some kind of sealant on, I guess, or I don't know if it's that or just bleeding through, but there's a great big hole right here in the middle of it. Pretty good rutting. And there's a big patched area up here, and this patch is in really good shape. It's really big. It's like 20 by 6 feet, which would be, I don't know, close to 7 by 2.5 meters or something, or 2 meters. Bleeding picks up really bad again up to station 5. Got another patch right here and some pretty good rutting. That's about station 485. And then right up here at station 5 there's another patch right near the end of the section where you can see the shoulder stripe has been squeezed out, shoved out of there. So I'm looking back down at the test section, seeing the various distresses that have occurred. This is by far the worst test section in the SPS-3 project out here on State Highway 19. And this ends the video.
Caldwell, Texas. This is going to be overlaid soon. We're out here today doing FWD testing, taking pavement temperatures, doing a transverse profile. Steve's FWD unit, John at the helm. Did a manual distress survey. A few more cracks out here since the last time it was done. At one point, you can see they came out here and sealed them all, but a lot of these are, the sealant's worn away, the crack's exposed again. Some of them, I don't know if they've been redone or just held up a little better. We're starting here at 0, and down. I think the reason they're overlaying this is something we noticed. It's looking down, you can actually see when the cars go down the road, the up and down movement. You can see the changes in elevation there. You see them hopping there. There are transverse cracks at most of those areas where they're jumping up and down. Got another example of how the sealant isn't quite holding up. It was sealed, well at one time. Not only is it not sealed anymore, but it's starting to crack outside from where it was sealed. See that all the way up there. Coming up station 100. We're doing transverse profile later with the dipstick. You see where we've marked every 50 feet. We've got a chalk line going across. This area here, you can. This is one of the big humps in the road that the cars are thumping over. It's still an example of how the sealant is not holding up anymore. Cracks opened up.